Hey guys, this is me again. You're hearing my voice. I know I appear and I disappear most of the time, but this is me trying to stay consistent in putting out my voice for you to hear. Okay, relationships require a vast investment, if you know what I mean. Investment of time, investment of energy, investment of a lot of things, investment of your emotion, money, and all other stuffs being attached to it. You see, the more you invest in your business, the more this business becomes part of you, and we want to see this business grow and succeed. And when this business grows and you're seeing it succeeding, or even if it's not succeeding, you see it becomes a thing of concern to you. Believe me, one thing I want you to understand now is that when you are in a relationship, knowing the time to let go of that relationship, not minding your losses, your time, and every other investment and effort that you've put into it is very, very key. I want to give you some signs, or I want to talk to you about some signs you have to watch out for if you are in a relationship and that relationship seems to be proven toxic. I want to give you some signs you should watch out for you to know if it's actually the right time for you to let go of that relationship. But before then, I pray that you fall in love with someone who never gets tired of saving you from your own chaos. What's up guys, welcome to Life Hack with Steven Chuka. I'm not your radio host, neither am I your TV presenter, but I'm right here in your mind. It's talking about life, creativity, business, growth, and every other thing centered under the truth of the gospel. Let go. Okay, welcome back guys. The first thing, or one of the signs I want you to look out for when you're in a relationship and that relationship seems to be proving toxic, you look out for this sign. The first thing I want you to look out for is that
it's all about them.
Yeah, what I mean here is that most of the time it's only their way or their decisions or something else. What you're bringing to the table don't really matter to them. Like what they want to happen or what they are saying is what they want to come alive. If you're not going to do it the way they want it or the way they are saying it, then your own opinion is not really valid. This is really wrong. They keep fighting to meet their own dreams and not caring about yours. You see, this happens a lot of time when one person have to put out or put a pause on their dreams to see the other person succeed or to help the other person build theirs. I'm not saying that this is bad, helping your partner or killing your own dream to see your partner succeed. I'm not saying that this is bad, but when you're doing this and your partner shows you that they don't really care about yours and can't even see that you're sacrificing your own dream to help them achieve theirs, then that is when it becomes a big problem. See, believe me, selfishness, self-centeredness have no place in a relationship. If you're dating or in a relationship with someone who is selfish and you continue to stay there, you are going to hate yourself later for it. Believe me, like you'll see these signs from the earlier beginning, but you keep staying there thinking that maybe when you're done with them, in as much as your emotion is attached to them, believe me, a point will come in your own life that you will say, I wish I listened to my gods, I listened to my spirit, and I focused more on building myself and not wasting these years and helping someone that don't really care about me build their own self. Nobody has the right to make you feel less important, not even the person you are courting with or in a relationship with. Everyone deserves happiness. And if you're not getting it in your relationship, please, biko, ejo, end it. Take out more time to build yourself around the love of God and His dealings, and believe me, you will see how happy you will be. The sign number 2 I want you to look out for is that
there is no more goodness.
Like the kindness, the goodwill to each other, the willingness to forgive and look past flaws. You no longer see this. When you guys started from the earlier time of the relationship, when you started the relationship, those nice moments, those outing, those beautiful dinner, lunchtime, and the way they treated you from the earlier beginning, you're no longer seeing all this kind of thing again. Like you no longer see them in your relationship. I want you to try having a discussion with your partner. Like ask them why the energy from the earlier beginning is no longer there, and you guys should look into it and find a way to fix it if possible. But if nothing is coming out of this, I think you really need to draw out yourself from that relationship, because if you're so concerned about it and it's eating you up emotionally, it's a sign that this person is changing and they might not really take care of you just like they promised to. Another sign you should look out for is
when you are not respected.
do you think you can trust someone who doesn't respect you? Someone who don't think you deserve to be respected, and to the point of them even disrespecting you outside of you guys, like outside where it's not just you guys, they disrespect you in front of friends, in front of family. Do you think you can trust someone like that? Okay, see, you may not understand it maybe at first, but you can feel it somehow that what they are doing actually seems to be disrespectful to you. Is it the lies, the cheating, the negligence to things that really matter to you? See, these are all signs of disrespect. And if they can do it today, how sure are you that they will change tomorrow? I want you to do something. If you notice that maybe they are not really concerned or don't really understand that what they are doing is being disrespectful to you, then again, it's time you have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. Instead of keeping it inside of you and letting it eat you from the inside, let them know you don't like the way they grabbed your waist in church. You don't like the kind of comments they gave about you during a conversation outside with friends or some other thing that don't really go down well with you. Why you need to have this conversation is because if you keep them inside of you, they will really become bigger demons, and as time goes on, you will not really know what to do anymore, and this is eating you up and there is no how you can solve this. So it's better you have this conversation with them and watch them. Just watch them after you have this conversation with them. Observe their behavior over some days or maybe weeks to see if they are trying to fix what you actually talk to them about. And if not, I think, my brother, my sister, I think it's time for you to just stick to the love of Jesus Christ. Point number 4.
You are trying too hard.
You see, relationships that survive is always a give and take. Like where two people are trying day after day after day to see how they can make their relationship better than the previous days. And if you find yourself at any point in time of you being in a relationship, if you find yourself at the forefront all the time, putting in more effort to building the relationship, while the other person is being calm, then I think time have come for you to reassess your position in their lives. At this moment, you can see that they are deviating from what they promised you, and you have to beg them for their time, for their attention, and sometimes they still keep telling you, "Hi darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, you are the sugar in my tea, you are the butter in my bread, ha ha ha." Come on, don't let that deceive you. You were beautifully and wonderfully made, and you are precious to God. If you've not heard one of my episodes or one of my podcasts I titled Cried in Love, you should go check that out, where I said more about this particular kind of relationship that I was in. Irrespective of everything, one thing I would advise you to do when you start noticing that you are the one putting in more efforts is to take some steps back and then watch to see if your partner is willing to understand or even see it that you've taken some few steps backward in the relationship, and see if they are going to also take some step forward to fix what really happened or fix the gap that you created by moving backward. But if if after you take these steps back and he or she doesn't even recognize that you did that, it's a clear sign that you are wasting your time in that relationship. This is also a sign that they really don't care about you. No matter how much they keep telling you, I care, and I love you, they really don't care about you. See, it takes two to tango. But if you're the only one doing this, if you find yourself in such kind of relationship, I would advise you to end it so as to keep your emotion and your mental health safe. It might not really be making sense, but to someone it might also be making sense in some way. When you connect the whole stuff, you will find out that I'm actually trying to help you and I understand how we're going to keep our emotions and our mental health safe. Just like I will always say, I'm not your motivational speaker, I'm not your pastor, I'm not your bishop, I'm not your pope, I'm not your radio host, but this is me airing out or giving you what I feel is the right thing to do or the better thing to do. So you have your own opinions over this whole stuff. You can talk to me, you can comment, share your own views about this. You can even come in, I can bring you in and maybe we'll have a conversation on one of my podcasts about any of the things you think should be done better, or what you think should be also added to this to look out for that gives you a sign that it's time to leave your relationship. Thank you very, very much, guys, for giving me your time to listen. I'll see you again when my voice falls out of my heart.